everybody, welcome to ABC Interactive English. This is the lovely Winnie.
And this is the lovely Shane.
Hello everybody. Okay, so we are doing the Steadfast Tin Soldier Part 2. So if you remember, at the end of Part 1, our Tin Soldier was getting ready for night. It's nighttime. And I said some scary stuff could happen at night.
Right, exactly. We left off, the people went to bed,
yeah.
Okay? And when the nighttime happens, for me growing up, I didn't really like the nighttime because that meant it would be dark.
Yeah.
And so dark to me equals ghosts, maybe?
Yeah.
Monsters? Creepy crawlies?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What were you scared of?
Oh, I would like sometimes wake up in the middle of the night, and I just think I was like kind of a dream, but I was also awake. And there would be a witch who was on my chest, and she would be stirring her cauldron, you know, like making some like kind of like evil potion or something, and she would go.
That sounds really scary.
It was horrible. So I was so scared of that witch. And like even now, thinking about it.
It gives you the creepy crawlies. Well, speaking of really scary things that happen at night, our story actually kind of starts off that way again.
Yes, there's going to be a goblin. And we will tell you what a goblin is when we start Part 2.
Later, a goblin popped out of the box. He told the soldier not to look at the ballerina. The soldier didn't listen, so the goblin told him to wait until tomorrow. The next morning, the soldier fell out the window. He landed in the street, and it started to rain like crazy. 2 boys found and put the soldier in a paper boat.
Okay, so the Steadfast Tin Soldier Part 2. All right, let's continue the reading and find out what happens on this scary night. So later, a goblin popped out of the box.
What is a goblin? And I'm already scared of it.
A goblin is a small, ugly creature that likes to trick people or cause trouble. So for example, you can say, when I was small, I was scared of ghosts and goblins.
Yeah, that sounds scary, and I'm picturing something that has like a really mean face. Or
yeah, they're very ugly.
Yeah, and so can you imagine them popping out of a box out of nowhere? The soldier must have been so scared.
Right?
He told the soldier not to look at the ballerina. The soldier didn't listen, so the goblin told him to wait until tomorrow. Shane, I think the goblin, it sounds like he has a crush on the ballerina.
Yeah, I think he likes the ballerina and does not want the soldier to be looking at his girl.
He is not a sharer.
He's not a sharer.
He is not.
So he tells him to wait until tomorrow. Oh, that sounds like a threat.
Ooh.
Ooh,
so he's not only ugly on the outside, he's kind of mean.
Yeah, scary. Okay, continuing. The next morning, the soldier fell out the window. Oh no!
Could it be any worse?
He landed in the street and it started to rain like crazy.
Oh no.
Oh no, poor soldier. So, was it an accident or did the goblin push him out?
I don't know, but he only has one leg. How much worse could it get?
Maybe it was windy and he blew out of the window. So, okay, so he landed on the street. So to land, this is a verb. So as a noun, land is just like the flat ground, right? But to land means to come down through the air onto the ground.
Huh. So what other things can land? Birds?
Birds can land. People can land.
Yeah, I guess if you're like paragliding or parachuting.
Or if you just jump off something high.
You land on your feet.
On my feet. Or for example, our example sentence, the airplane landed safely.
I can always appreciate a really good, smooth landing from a plane.
Yeah, I'm always so scared.
Yeah.
When we land on the airplane, I'm always like, oh, we're safe. Once we land safely, I'm thanking God. Yeah. So what does it mean to rain?
To rain. Okay, so this is a special word because you can use it as a verb or a noun, okay? So, rain. The water that falls from the clouds as droplets, okay? Despite the sunny skies, the girls still got rained on, okay? So in this example, this is used as a verb, or you can say the puddle was made from raindrops, okay? And that is how we use them as a noun.
Okay, great. So continuing.
2 boys found and put the soldier in a paper boat.
Okay, so they put him in a paper boat. So a boat, I think most people know what a boat is, right? So a boat is a vehicle that travels on water. So it's something that people can get in and
it floats.
And you float on the water. That is a boat. So for example, when I was in the Navy, I spent a lot of time on boats and ships. So if you have a really, really big boat, we call that a ship. So a boat is smaller and a ship is bigger.
Or you being in the Navy, I know you guys have carriers.
Oh, so I was on an aircraft carrier, so that's a really big ship, and airplanes could land.
You can land, right, on a ship.
On a ship.
That's crazy.
Right.
Wow. Well, I'm excited to take a break and come back to this awesome story because I want to know what happens.
Yeah, what's going to happen? He's in a boat? Ooh, so exciting. Let's take a break.
They put it in the water. It went down the storm drain and into the canal. When the boat started to drop, a big fish came and swallowed the soldier.
Welcome back. So before the break, things were getting pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So a goblin came out and warned the soldier not to look at the ballerina because the ballerina's his girl. And he said, okay, you just wait, because the soldier kept looking. The next morning, he fell out of the window onto the street.
He landed on the street.
Right? And then it was raining.
And so not only that, but
raining really hard like crazy. And then
someone moved him.
Yeah, so 2 boys found him and put him in a paper boat.
I don't think that boat is just for just for the dry land. I think they're going to put him somewhere.
They're going to probably put him somewhere. Let's find out. Let's go.
They put it in the water. It went down the storm drain and into the canal. Shane, have you ever been on the Magic Mountain?
The Magic Mountain? Like Magic Mountain, the amusement park?
The ride, yeah. Oh. I have a feeling this is kind of going to go the same way as Magic Mountain, where there's a big splash at the end.
So a storm drain, what is that?
Okay, so a storm drain, okay, it is a noun. It is a system that is built to take water away after it is collected from heavy rain, storms, typhoons.
Like when you're on the street, you'll see some hole, right? Yeah. That goes on the side of the street, and that's where the water can go down.
Exactly.
So that the road doesn't become flooded.
A pool, basically.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So for example, Storm drains are essential for our safety, especially after typhoons. So I can trust that everyone knows what it's like stepping in a big puddle, okay? That means there probably aren't enough storm drains in that area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then your shoe gets all gross and your sock is wet.
Okay, so he went in the storm drain and then into a canal. So a canal is a long, straight passage. And they dig it, it's dug in the ground, right? So you take the ground and you dig a big passage and then you fill it with water. So boats and ships could travel in it.
I know a famous canal is in Venice, right, in Italy?
Oh yeah, Venice has lots of canals. Also in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, yeah. Right. That
So,
was their like mode of transportation, right?
So for example, the canal was too narrow for the large ship to pass through.
Ah, okay.
Okay, continuing, when the boat started to drop, a big fish came and swallowed the soldier.
I mean, can he catch a break? He's had a tough day.
Oh my goodness. So the boat started to drop because I guess it's made of paper.
Yeah,
and
it's probably not the most sturdy material to make a boat from. So drop, okay? This is a verb. Let or make something fall down, okay?
So it's on the water and then it's starting to drop, so it means it's going under.
Yes, and so this would remind me of the Magic Mountain ride where there's a big splash.
Okay, so then a fish swallows him. Poor guy.
One leg and he has to go through
Luckily, he's very steadfast, right? So, okay, so to swallow means to make food, drink, tin soldiers go down your throat into your stomach. So for example, you could say, I accidentally swallowed a toy when I was a child.
You, Shane? Is this a real example?
Shane accidentally swallowed a toy when he was a child. You know the Rubik's Cube? Right?
No.
Not the whole thing. But I was just a little kid and I was taking the pieces apart. And they're so colorful. To me, it looked like candy. And I just put it in my mouth and luckily, my mom was able to get it out of my throat.
Wow.
It was pretty scary.
That sounds very scary, just like I'm pretty sure this tin soldier is very scared.
So this is a really exciting story. This is the end of part 2, but make sure that you join us for the exciting ending in part 3. Okay, we'll see you there.
Later, a goblin popped out of the box. He told the soldier not to look at the ballerina. The soldier didn't listen, so the goblin told him to wait until tomorrow. The next morning, the soldier fell out the window. He landed in the street, and it started to rain like crazy. 2 boys found and put the soldier in a paper boat. They put it in the water. It went down the storm drain and into the canal. When the boat started to drop, a big fish came and swallowed the soldier.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 land， 动词，落地、降落。The helicopter landed on a small island. 那架直升机降落在一座小岛上。下一个单字 rain， 动词，下雨、降雨。It rained all day long. 雨下了一整天。下一个单字 boat， 船。There are many fishing boats at the harbor. 港口有许多渔船。Harbor 指的是港口。最后一个单字 drop， 动词，下降、落下。The vase dropped from the table. 花瓶从桌子上掉了下来。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 pop out of something， 从哪里跳出、出现。Pop 在这里是不及物动词，指的是蹦出、 跳出、弹出。Out of something 则是一个介系词片语，指的是从哪里出来。我们来看看这个例句 ：A rabbit popped out of the bush。一只兔子从树丛里跳了出来。Bush 指的是树丛。下一个文法 like crazy， 又急又猛，拼命的。这是一个口语用法，意思相近于 like mad。我们来看看这个例句。We ate like crazy to finish our food. 我们拼命吃完食物，所以这个句子呢也可以这样说 ：We ate like mad to finish our food. 以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hey, it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie. BTW, it's time to work on some abbreviations.
Let's go make some new friends. 好，我们今天第一题是 IRL.
In real life? I didn't heard of this.
So I will see you IRL someday. Where are we? This is our...
In real life?
In reality.
I can't wait to meet you IRL. With your online friends that you've never met.
In real life?
In real life, very good.
Okay, next one. TTYL.
Talk to you later.
Tell you later. Talk to you later.
I gotta go. I'll TTYL.
Talk to you later. Talk to you later.
Talk to you.
Talk to you later.
Very good. I will TTYL, okay? And our last one for today is OT.
On time.
Overtime?
In Chinese, we call 加班 or overtime.
加班 Overtime.
What's T?
Oh, time.
Okay, what's O?
Out. No. Over.
The on is wrong.
Overtime, yes, overtime. 好，我们今天学到了什么呢？
Here are today's abbreviations. Our first one is IRL, in real life. In real life. Margot Robbie is so pretty in real life. Our second abbreviation is TTYL. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. My mom is calling me for dinner. I'll talk to you later. Our final abbreviation is OT. Overtime. Overtime. I want to earn extra money for my summer vacation, so I'll be working overtime. That's all we have for today's abbreviations. KiWi later!